Thanks for joining us tonight, and we start off with news out of West Knox County. The Knox County Sheriff's Department says deputies are investigating an apparent murder-suicide in Farragut tonight. The call came in around 4 this afternoon from the Village Green subdivision. Gabrielle Hayes is live in that neighborhood for us. She's been tracking this story tonight. Gabrielle, we're learning these two were relatives.
Daniel, the Knox County Sheriff's Office says that it is investigating what appears to be a murder-suicide in Farragut. Now, here's what we know for sure. KCSO says it got a call from a family member. They say it didn't feel right, so they called for a welfare check at the house. When officers got there, they say they then entered the house and found two bodies. KCSO says it's still investigating, but there's a chance whatever happened might not have happened today, considering how long it had been since the family heard from anyone in the home.
It had been several days, if not longer, that someone has spoken to anyone at the residence. So that, of course, brought concern to this other family member who came over to check the welfare of the people at the home.
Now, they're not releasing any names right now. Earlier, we did watch the ambulance pull off. KCSO says the victims are being transported to the medical examiner's office to kind of get a time frame and learn more about what happened. We are told we will get more information, and as we do get more information eventually, we will continue to update you. Daniel?
All right, Gabrielle Hayes on that story for us. Gabrielle, thank you.